What in the world? What in the world? What in the world? What's going on, Bo? What's really real with your man? It's your boy, Big Low Kuntry. You already know what time it is. Look, man, hope everybody's doing good tonight. Getting ready for this game tomorrow. Falcons, Patriots, locked and loaded, Bo. Let's go. Let's run it. For everybody out there that doesn't know me, my name is Big Low Kuntry. I'm just a country boy, former football coach that just loves to sit around and talk about sports. I hope everybody's doing good tonight. I hope everybody's enjoying their work week and is being very productive. And you know what I always say every week. I tell everybody, you know, Wednesday after lunch it's all downhill from there. What's going on, man? Let me shout out everybody that came on so far to chill out with the old dog, Bo. So let me see here. Joseph Thornton. Let's get it, Bo. What's good with your fam? Tell Sports and Gaming, Falcons family. Much love to you, Bo. Much love to you. Grandizer in the house. Yo, Coach Big Low Kuntry, Coach Ronan. What it is, where you be at, who you be with, things to make you smile. What numbers to dial? You gonna be here for a while. I'm gonna call my okay. Oh man, welcome all Falcons fans to the stream. Welcome all NFL fans. All NFL fans, please hit the like button. Make sure that you share and subscribe. If you subscribe, I promise you I'll dance at your wedding one day. My homeboy, the Masked Penguin, said, "Look, this is a revenge kind of situation. This is a revenge kind of situation." Look at here, boy. I'm going to go ahead and tell you something. Revenge needs to be the last thing that's on our minds tomorrow. Revenge. I'm going to say this one more time for the people in the back. Revenge needs to be the last thing on our minds tomorrow. We need to just worry about showing up, right? Don't be getting too cocky. You need to just worry about showing up, Bo. Don't be talking about, oh yeah, this is it. Guess what else we gonna do to them? We gonna give them a little bit of oh no, hold a minute. Let's just play some good football. Raven Elder, what in the world, Bo? Man, life is great, bro. Life is great. You know, we're doing good. Just got back home, you know, getting ready for this Falcons Patriots game tomorrow. This is going to be my first night game, guys. This is going to be my first time going to a game at night, Thursday night football.
That's not your first Thursday night game. The first game in Mercedes was at night.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
My bad. This is my first Thursday night football game. That wasn't a night game. No, we got there at 4.
It didn't start till 7:30.
No, that was a 4 o'clock game.
We'll look it up.
Yeah, look that up. Look that up. What's going on, man? Masked Penguin said Thursday night revenge. Dirty Bird 08. What's going on with your fam? Hope you're doing good. Trayvon Roberts says, what in the world, Bo? You're a legend. No, Bo. You're a legend for coming on and chilling out with us. You could have been anywhere in the world tonight, but you're here with us. Much love to you. And yes, Raymond Elder. 2 pearls. You already know what time it is, Bo. Oh man. Julian says, hey man, every time you go live, coach, my boss got me working. I think he's a Saints fan. Well, tell him rise up. Tell him we that. Tell him 25-27. That's oh man, y'all are crazy, man. Y'all are crazy. Terror Artist 404. Much love to you, Bo. Hope you're doing good tonight. Y'all make sure that y'all show my homeboy Terror Artist 404 some love. If you play Madden, if you just like to watch Madden videos, make sure that you check my homeboy Terror Artist 404 out. He's out here causing terror, and he's wait a minute, let me say it one more time. I gotta say it the right way. Hold on. He's out here causing terror in these Madden streets. So let's go ahead and talk about the Falcons and the Patriots game, right? So first of all, let's look at the records. Patriots, 6-4. Best rookie quarterback in the NFL. I called it. Right or wrong. I called it. Big Mac. That's my favorite quarterback coming into the draft. No, he's doing his thing. So 6-4 Patriots, best rookie quarterback in the NFL. As a matter of fact, hold on. Let me see here. Nobody didn't realize this, or nobody was thinking this, but the Patriots have a record that's very similar to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But That's a whole nother conversation. The Atlanta Falcons, 4-5. You know, this season is like a Vivian Green song. And y'all might not know who Vivian Green is, you know, because y'all young Thundercats. But, you know, back in the golden era of R&B. In this situation for the Atlanta Falcons this season, we've been on an emotional roller coaster. Loving you ain't nothing else. Okay. All right, let me stop. I'm starting to get in my feelings. So, with that being said, guys, it's one of those cases, man, where it's one of those cases. The Falcons are in a win now situation, right? And it shouldn't be one of those cases where, hey, last week we were the 7th seed. So moving forward, what are we going to do? You know, we lost this game. We're one game away from 500. But I'm telling y'all something. The Atlanta Falcons are in a win now situation. With that being said, we got to look at what happened the previous week because that's one of the most important things that we look at. I told y'all last week it's going to be tough for that Dallas game. Y'all know Big Low Kuntry's words. Whenever I use verbiage like it's going to be tough, that means I'm thinking there's a very strong possibility that we could lose this game. So whenever I kept saying, hey, guys, it's going to be tough. Dallas, they played a terrible game the week before against the Denver Broncos. They're going to come back with their hair on fire. The Falcons had a very emotional win against the Saints. No, they might not have nothing left in the tank. They smoked them because they had them. Moving forward, Falcons, they came out flat as a soda that was closed by your 2-year-old. Down on Dallas Cowboys, they came out stronger than Low Country whiskey, bro. I'm telling you something. It's one of those situations. Dallas Cowboys just had us outmatched. Now, moving forward, New Wngland Patriots, really good team. Really good team. But a lot of people didn't think they were going to beat those Cleveland Cavaliers, those Cleveland Browns like that. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you something. You can have a game like that where you played at your optimum level, then you turn around and play on Thursday night, and you have to travel. These two teams are going to be a little bit more evenly matched than people think will be the case. I'm just being completely honest with you. Coach Terry Artist 404, he asked me before I came on here. I was just talking to him, you know, and it's one of those cases. I think that the Falcons going to win tomorrow. I said it. Look, I said it. Falcons going to win tomorrow. Y'all might think I'm crazy, but I'm just calling it. The Falcons going to win tomorrow. My homeboy, Trayvon Roberts, he said, we're trash. Let's call it what it is. We just need to embrace a full rebuild. I hear you, Bo. But we know good and well that Arthur Blank just ain't built like that. What's going on, King Bell? 30 Burrow 8 said, Falcons going to get blown out the trenches like World War I. What the world? Historical with it. So Tyler Lofferman, he says, do you think we're getting that win on Thursday, Coach? Put it in there. Because let's see. What's the line? They got it listed as New England minus 7.5. I take that all day. I'll take that every time. I would take that every time. They think that New England's going to beat us by more than a touchdown. I'm just going ahead and tell you. My prediction for the game tomorrow, I'm hearing that. Wait a minute. Let me see. I'm hearing that Wngland Patriots might be playing. So with that being said, I'm hearing that Wngland Patriots might be playing. So with that being said, I think it's going to be one of those situations. What's going on, Coach? Let's get it. I think it might be one of those situations where we're going to be able to move the ball on offense. We know that Bill Belichick defense, they have issues with tight ends. Bill Belichick loves tight ends. He also can't guard tight ends. So it's one of those situations where I think that we just got to put all of the variables in the pot and see what we come out with. Also, don't forget, Dean Pease is coaching up against Bill Belichick. We know that they work together a whole lot. Everybody's saying, okay, well, look, Dean Pease coaching up against Bill Belichick. You got to take that into consideration, coach. Well, think about it like this, boy. Every year, the team is different. The only thing that stays the same is concepts. It's hard to coach against concepts. For example, one concept, what you could call it a concept or you could call it a rule. It got to be 4 people in the backfield. You got to take account for, whenever you're playing on defense. Some guys, they like to go in 22s. Some guys, they like to go in 13s or whatever. That it doesn't make any difference. Just because we know what they like to do, there's so many possibilities and variations of every concept. We don't legitimately know what's going to happen. It's legitimately a chess match. But the reason why it's harder than playing chess is because, think about it. I don't know how many squares on the chessboard, Coach Ron. You play chess? Okay, all right. Coach Ronan, she was a casual chess player.
I don't know how many squares on the board.
Coach Ronan, she was a casual chess. Anyway, there are only so many squares on the chessboard, right? With that being said,
checkers. How many squares on the checkerboard?
I ain't play checkers.
Same.
I ain't play checkers. I was too busy working.
Okay.
Y'all were playing games. I was doing work. Oh man. But wait a minute. The real says, Bo, we really need Cornish Hen Patterson to play tomorrow. Jamal D said, if we lose badly tomorrow, I'm starting my draft research. Hey, I done started already, Jamal. I done started already. Ain't nothing wrong with looking ahead, Bo. That don't mean that you being negative. But and Molly Mall talking about he jumping in. What in the world? What in the world about the ball? But I'm just saying, as far as this whole Bill Belichick Dean Pease matchup, we got to take a couple of things into consideration, guys. Think about it like this right here. What's going on, Coach Asia? Just because Bill Belichick runs certain concepts in certain situations, we don't know exactly what he's going to do. So we got to make sure that we don't jump to any conclusions and think, oh, Dean Pease is just going to stop it. Just because he's in the right area, that don't mean that he knows exactly what's going to happen. So we still got to coach him up, man. Coach Brandon Levy said, what you sipping on over there, Bo? Hey, Bo, the river's running dry over here, boy. I don't know. Coach Ronnie, I guess I ain't been loving her good because she ain't gave me nothing. You see? Huh? That's gone. But I'll talk about the good stuff.
No.
Huh?
No.
Coach Ronnie said too late tonight. She said, I can't be doing it tonight, y'all. You see that? First, she tried to say I couldn't get the creamy deliciousness at the Popeyes last night at 11 o'clock. And now she talking about I can't, have, because we all know the saying. I ain't going to say whether it's water or moonshine, but what's in my cup is in my cup. Might be water, might be moonshine. If you see me smiling, that just means I'm happy to see you. But, it's just one of those things where Coach Ronnie said it's too late. She said, I got to go to work tomorrow, make money. So, y'all do a favor and sip on a little something for me. Just sip on a little something for me, Coach Brandon Levy. And look, man, I appreciate that so much for donating to the channel. Thank you so much, man. Man, you've been supporting me since the beginning, bro. Much love to you. That's that. Da-da-da. That's a Superman chat. Oh, man. Coach, let's get it. Says, can we please generate a pass rush and a running game, please? Well, as far as that pass rush, Bo, I mean, every now and then you might get the key to pass rush, and for everybody that's played football or just sports in general, the key to pass rush is one of those situations. Oh man, wait a minute, Coach Ronnie just took it old school with the scissors. Them the new scissors too. Coach Brandon Levy with the scissors said cut them. But look, the key to pass rush and just sports in general is confidence, right? So if you can beat somebody in that first quarter or that first half of that first quarter, you're going to be a lot more capable of getting pressure throughout the game. And that's just the truth. That's just the truth. So with that being said, we got to get pass rush early. So if it is one of those situations where, look, okay, guys, we got to the quarterback. If you get to the quarterback, but you don't bring him down, he breaks the sack, breaks the tackle, or breaks contain, looks downfield, throws for 20 yards, you'll come back to the huddle. Whether you admit it or not, you're going to come back to the huddle like, man, boy, that was my chance. We could have turned the game around then. And sooner or later, you just gonna start titty bumping. You know, you're gonna start coming off the line. Oh man, I can't get back there. Like, and that's what happened with the Cowboys last week. But the Cowboys last week, they lost their confidence. I see a lot of people in the chat saying that the team quit on the coaches last week. At the end of the day, Bo, it ain't, if you quitting, you ain't quitting on the coaches, you quitting on yourself. You quitting on your family. Because every time you run a play and you're playing in the NFL and we could go back and look at it, and you going and you're not trying to the best of your ability to successfully succeed, you're letting all of the future generations down, not just your kids, but your nieces and nephews, grandkids, and everybody else. So it's not a situation where the players are quitting on the coaches. They're quitting on the families. They're quitting on themselves. They're quitting on their teammates. They're quitting on the fans, which is one of the most important aspects of it, right? But to answer your question, Coach, let's get it. If it's one of those situations where, hey, we need to get that pass rush going, they need to get it going early. They can't play the radio with it. They need to bring it. They need to bring it early. So I don't know if you're going to be blitzing or what. But all this talk about, oh, well, they got a rookie quarterback, I don't care about that. It's also a rookie quarterback that ran a very complex scheme in Alabama, and a rookie quarterback that has Bill Belichick as his head coach and Josh McDaniels as his offensive coordinator. You can't really take that into consideration. The only thing that you can take into consideration is the fact that we're playing on a short week. Everybody's tired. People are coming to the game a little sore. People ain't going to want to hit as much. This game right here is going to show who wants it the most. Who wants it the most? Because whenever this part right here is hurting and you don't want to hit nobody, whenever your forearms and your wrist and your hands are still sore from playing 4 days earlier, that's the question. This is going to be the turning point of the season, guys. This is going to be the turning point of the season. I'm just being completely honest with you. Molly Mom says, Big Low, you see Coach Roney sneak dissing you? What in the world?
He's such a snitch. Who pays the snitch?
What in the world? You snitching? Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Molly Mom. Much love to you, boy. I need to go back and see. Put in the comments what Coach Roney sneak dissing about, man. So I got to go back and look for it. Look, Molly Mom, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, man. That's that. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Superman check. Oh, man. Wait a minute, Superman. I can't say it, Superman. Coach Roney said I can only say it. The tradition is I can only say it when I get the Superman check. So, a little Superman, I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you, man, but it's one of those things where I can't say it right now. Look, I do need y'all to do a country boy favor. Make sure that you hit that like button. If you're excited about the game tomorrow, we got a nationally televised game. This is a huge opportunity for the Falcons, because if we could win this game, if we could legitimately win this game and also play very well on this nationally televised game, man, it could be crazy, man. People take us a lot more seriously. So if you're hoping that we get this win tomorrow night, make sure that you hit that like button. Also, if this is your first time chilling out with us, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Promise you hit that subscribe button, I'll dance at your wedding one day. Wait a minute, Bo. What in the world? Jazzy Jill. Summer, summer, summertime. Summertime. School is out and it's sort of a buzz. But back then, I didn't really know what it was. What's going on, Jeff, man? I ain't talked to you in a minute, Bo. I be checking up on you on Twitter, and Coach Grandizer, he's been asking about you. As a matter of fact, he told everybody that you just released a video just the other day. But look, appreciate that, brother. Much love to you. He says, I got you on my big screen. You in 4K, looking rough. Shout out to this man. What the world, boy? What the world? Much love to you, Jeff, man. Thank you so much for that $4.99 Superman chat, man. You know I got to do it. That's that dun dun dun. That's a Superman chat. Y'all are crazy, man. Jeff just come in here. Jeff just stay gone for 3 months and then he just come back hating. What in the world? Not Halo, how you doing or nothing. Just come back hate. Oh man. AFM says if you bet 100 on Atlanta and they win, you might get $20,000. That's how lopsided this is. Dang. That's rough right there, Bo. That's rough. Twisted Torch. What's going on, Bo? Y'all make sure that y'all check out Twisted Torch, man. Definitely. Much love to you, brother. Jazzy Jeff, you a fool, man. You a fool, Bo. But yeah, man. So it's one of those cases. It's one of those cases where moving forward, we're going to need, and I know that y'all getting tired of me saying this. Torch, Jeff, everybody else that's in here. I know that y'all getting tired of me saying this, but think about it like this, Bo. We're not getting turnovers. We're not. So in a situation, everybody said that they're worried about the offense. Everybody said that they're worried about the running game. They're worried about not having the playmakers on the outside. You know, we don't have Julio. We don't have Calvin Ridley. What are we gonna do? The best way to remedy that situation, Bo, you got to get some turnovers. You need some short fields. That's something that we're not getting. Now, with that being said, the question is, what are we going to do? What is we going to do to get there? Because think about it like this, guys. I know I keep going down the same rabbit hole. I know Dean Pease is the defensive guru. He was talking about we're going to blitz. We're going to blitz from everywhere. I'm seeing this defense get more and more passive. You know, we got guys that can run. We got guys that can hit. I feel like we need to crank it up a little bit more. I think we need to blitz a little bit more, guys. We need to do some zone dog blitzing, drop people back. I don't care if we have to drop Grady back to the middle of the field. We need to create some kind of confusion because we're just not getting to the quarterback. So this is the first 1 or 2 question chat I got for you tonight. I need everybody in the comments. Y'all let me know. Do you feel like the Atlanta Falcons need to blitz more to try to create some pressure so we can create turnovers? Or do you think we need to just keep going down the same path that we're going? And it's just the players need to make those plays, especially up front. So if you feel like we do need to blitz more, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like it's one of those cases where, look, coach, let's just stay put. You know, no need to jump the gun. Put a 2 in the chat. I just want to know what y'all thinking. Last Saint talks on, yeah, Patriots blowout. What in the world, Bo? Come on, Last Saint. Don't be like, see, I know what that is. You still got that hate in your heart from 2 weeks ago. See? Let it go, man. You need to be focused on your new opponent. You know, you can worry about us again on January the 1st. That's what the Saints, they're going to come to Atlanta, and we're going to whoop up on them then. It's going to be rough. They're going to fly all the way to Atlanta just to get whooped up on. AFM says, Mike Davis, 40 times is 6 flat. What in the world, Bo? Y'all are crazy, man. Big boy says, what in the world, Bo? What's going on with your fam? Hope you're doing good tonight, man. Definitely. So Jazzy Jeff, he says the Patriots they're going to bracket Pitts and they're gonna run Damian Harris and Stevenson down our throats. We can't get turnovers when they're gonna protect Mac Jones by running. I mean, I hear what you're saying, but so we can't get turnovers with them running the ball. We can't get interceptions. We can still get turnovers. We can still get turnovers. Because there's a such thing called a peanut punch. There's such thing as raking at that ball. There's such thing as pulling at that arm. And we just gotta make sure. And the best way to do that, because think about it, tackling is strategic, guys. You got different forms and different types of tackling. And I always coach rugby style tackling. I never believed in the high cloth and drive your feet kind of tackling, because nobody's that athletic. If somebody's trying to get away from you, and I'm sorry if y'all don't understand what I'm saying. So there's a type of tackling I was taught when I first started coaching, where it's called form tackling. So whenever you run up on someone, you basically bump chest with them, grab the cloth on the back of their jersey and just drive your feet. That's the kind of tackling that I was originally taught. I don't like it. In practice it looks pretty, but whenever the bullets start flying and whenever it goes live, it's tough, man. It's a lot better to aim at those legs, aim at that waist, aim right here, and just pull them down with you. That's a whole lot easier, and it's a whole lot more effective. So with that being said, I was talking about forcing fumbles. The thing is that the way that you can force those fumbles is you got to make sure RSVPing, partying at the ball. Don't be late. Everybody got to be running to the ball at all times, because as everybody's raking at the ball, punching at the ball, somebody else needs to be tackling, because we do not want to blow a tackle or miss a tackle because we're trying to force a fumble. Because then coach is going to be like, you know what? Don't even do it. Just tackle him. Just do the job. So let me see what everybody's voting on in here. Let's see here. So I said 1, if you feel like we need to blitz more. 2, if you feel like we need to just kind of keep things the way that we got. Coach Asia, she says he thinks we need to bring those blitzes a little bit more. Start bringing more than 4 people to the ball so we could get home. King Bell says we need to blitz a little bit more. Coach Will Amy says he thinks that it's one of those cases where we need to just stay put. We don't need to keep pushing it, and we need to go ahead and just let our defense do their job. Trey Murphy thinks we need to go ahead and bring that blitz, put some gasoline in your shampoo, and light your hair on fire. Noah Tyndale, huh? Noah Tyndale and Coach Roney, they said that, look, they think we need to just stay put. Let the process work. Let the process do what it do. Coach Twisted Torch says Mike Davis has come to play, or they're gonna snatch his chain. He better come to play, or they're gonna snatch his chain. He better do something, Bo. He better do something. Grandizer says 1. He thinks that they need to blitz a little bit more. Asia says, thank you, Pookie Jamal. What in the world? What in the world? Superman. I'm finna say it.
No, you're not.
He thinks we need to blitz more. Julian says 3. I think they gotta add Popeye's mac. He says 3. I think they gotta add Popeye's mac and cheese bonus to the contracts. and they'll play better. Okay, hey man, love that chicken. You already know. Ghost Pepper says 1. Molly Mall, you can't never give them no directions. We do this every time, Coach Rody. I tell you, hey, 1 or 2, and he giving us red numbers. What in the world? He a hammer doctor. That's what he is. Oh man, GLH a Big Country. Hey dog, look, we are what we supposed to be. We ain't beating up the Pats. It's just, look, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm telling you, I'm going ahead and booking it. Y'all know I don't do this that often. Y'all know that. I don't do this that often. I'm telling y'all, we're gonna beat the Patriots tomorrow night. I'm telling you. Troy says no blow. It's not gonna be a blowout. Good teams in the NFL don't get blown out back to back. Even the teams that go 0-6, if you look at the Cleveland Browns a few years ago, the Detroit Lions, they just went winless. They didn't get blown out back to back. Nobody get the backs blown out back to back, especially whenever there's a Thursday night game right after the blowout. It just doesn't happen. Matthew says, bet Falcons 4+. It's a lot. Man, I'm telling you something, Bo. I'm telling you something. It's one of those situations where if you're a gambler, you might want to consider it. Construction Patterson in here chilling out with us. He can fix anything. Dirty Bird said they think that we need to blitz more. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys my opinion on the situation. Okay, wait a minute. We got some more votes. Matthew and Ransom, they think that we might need to start bringing the blitz more. So I said put a 1 in the chat if it's one of those cases where you think we need to blitz a little bit more to get back there, or put a 2 if you feel like we need to just kind of chill out, just play our defense. Because don't forget, we blitz now. Like, we'll bring it, but look, if it's not, it's one of those cases where we're still not getting home. So maybe we need to bring it a little bit more. But if you feel like we need to just keep it the way that we are, just put a 2 in the chat. Keith says, at LA Chargers, I live roughly 15 minutes from Heinz Field up here in Pittsburgh. Okay. Heinz Field.
He's a Steelers fan.
Steelers fan?
Yeah.
Much love to you, Bo. My dad was a Steelers fan, man. Definitely. And my cousin. Huh?
I said that. My granddad.
Yeah, and granddad, he was Steelers fan. Steelers in the house. Oh, man. Y'all are crazy. GLA said, Country, I was at Game 5 of the World Series in Atlanta, man. I seen that. Oh, wow. That's crazy. And you was there? Then you witnessed history, Bo. You witnessed history if you seen that. Stone Decatur says, Belichick said that he going to drop 50. You finna drop 50 what? Finna drop $50 at the Blue Flame? He ain't finna drop nothing. He ain't finna drop nothing in the biz, Bo. Belichick ain't finna do that. Look, I'm telling y'all, man. Y'all might think okay. Let's go ahead and put it to the chat. I ain't even gonna say what y'all think the score is gonna be. Do you think the Falcons are gonna win tomorrow night, or you think the Patriots are gonna win? If you feel like the Falcons are gonna win, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like the Patriots are gonna win, put a 2 in the chat. I know that y'all gonna be honest. I just want y'all to know that we can't get disheartened. We can't get disheartened about a bad loss. Those happen, right? Those happen. Because I've been tell you something. Your boy Big Low Kuntry, I work 5 days a week. 2 days a week, I ain't on my best game. That's all I'm saying. 2 days a week, I ain't my best. That's all I'm saying. I'm a good worker. Don't get me wrong. But a couple days, I'll be like, oh, man. I'll be coming back home and be like, oh, that was a rougher right there, boy. Oh, man. So I'm just saying, put it in there. If you feel like the Falcons are going to win, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like and you can be honest. If you feel like the Patriots going to win, put a 2 in the chat. I just want to know what y'all thinking. Somebody talk about Bill Belichick going to drop 50. What, you talk about that old rap song?
What song?
Drop it, give me 50.
I don't know that song.
You ain't never heard that song before?
No.
Drop it, give me 50. Oh, boy, Big Low was in the club back in the day, boy.
Words. I thought you were working.
I had to relax a little bit. I had no time to play those checkers. I'm trying to see him drop and give me 50. So Keith, he said 1. He thinks the Falcons are going to win tomorrow. Coach Ronan, Coach Wallace think the Falcons are going to win tomorrow. Grandizer, Grand Dodger said Patriots are going to win tomorrow. They finna extend that lead over the Dolphins. You see what I did there, Grand Dodger? You see what I did there? Coach Dre says he thinks that the Falcons are going to win. Joseph Thorne said, one, talk. I got to talk that talk for him, Bo. I got to give it to him. Superman says, drop $50 for the Falcons practice footage. Y'all crazy, boy. What in the world? And like, hey, I got $50 for the Atlanta Falcons practice footage. You know how you be talking. Oh, man. Grand Dodger said 2 Patriots, 38, Falcons, 17. What in the world? Antoine Wartime says 28-17. Says 1. Think the Falcons going to take that thing to the house, Bo. All right. Ghost Pepper says, I have a difficult time believing we are 16th ranked defense. By what metric? I don't know. I was trying to figure that out too. Like, were they saying our defense had the 16th ranked best uniforms, or you know? Oh man, what's going on, Miss Sheba? Hey, Miss Sheba, I just want to let you know I learned how to hold a wine glass just for you. You know, because last show you were like, po thing. You don't know how to. Keith said Falcons 23, Patriots 17. Okay. Agent said, what's the question? I said, so do you think the Falcons are going to win, or you think the Patriots are going to win tomorrow? So if you think the Falcons are going to win, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like the Patriots are going to get that dub, put a 2 in the chat. Just want to see what y'all thinking. Definitely. Keelan Blackshear says 2, Falcons lose 31-10. Woo, man. Well, at least we're scoring a touchdown in that game. That's better than last week. Rose City says 2. You know, Rose City, you know, he a Saints fan. You know, they on that losing streak right now. That we started, you know. You know, you gotta get that, you know. Mall and Rose City, you know, see Ball, he put 22 twos in there, you know. That's ironic. That's ironic, Mall. That's the same amount of losses that the Saints had. Straight, you know, 2. Coach Agent said 1, 24-20 Falcons. Okay. Ghost Peppers, that thing about Ghost Peppers, man, he keep it real. He said 2 guys. He said, look, I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all, don't get too ahead of your skis. You think the Falcons going to lose, and they're going to be 4-6 when this is all said and done. Agent says, low drinking that lean. Oh, man, y'all are crazy. Agent said her friend better a nickel that the Patriots are going to win tomorrow. Well, you finna have a dime by tomorrow night, baby. Julia says 1, thinks that the Falcons are going to get that dub tomorrow. Jamal says 17-27 Falcons. King Bell says 1, thinks the Falcons are going to win. Last Saint, yo, what's going on? Look, what in the world, bro? Rose City said, Coach Ronan laughing pretty hard over there. You know, we laugh hard, man. You know how we do. We like to get together and have a good time, bro. This kind of show, this ain't the normal kind of show that you're going to get on YouTube. You know, this is, you know, we just love to get together and have authentic fun over here. You know, we get together and we definitely have a great time, man. You know, we're talking about this Falcons Patriots game. I'm gonna go to this game tomorrow, and I wonder tomorrow night how many times am I going to hear and see the numbers 28 and 3? How many times am I going to see these numbers? So I'm just going to go ahead and put it on here right now. I'm going to go ahead and put it out in the universe. I don't care about 28 and 3. You know, it's one of those situations. You know, we lost 28. We had 28-3 lead, but you know, at least we're gonna be remembered. You know, we made history one way or the other, whether it was positive or negative. So moving forward, we don't really care about the 28-3 thing. You know, it's just one of those things. But is definitely going to be in the building tomorrow night, man. Definitely going to be in the building. But I want my Falcons to know that, the best way to remedy that situation, guys, the best way that we can remedy that situation is getting this win. Is getting this win tomorrow. That's the best way of getting that situation. The last Saint says 28-3 is overplayed. Although y'all keep blowing leads. Yeah, I mean that is true. That is true. We do keep blowing leads, bro. But it gets to the point, man. I remember I was at work the other day, and you know how I am. I said something smart to somebody. I had on my Falcons hoodie, and he got mad at me. He didn't know what to say. So you know what to do? You know what he looked at me in my eyes and said? 28-3. I'm like, what in the world? What did they have to do with anything? I just gave you a zinger. I just gave you a zinger, bro, in a corporate environment. He was like, 28-3, Big Low. I'm like, okay. This is what we do. Oh, man. Oh, wait a minute. Because they go to Kennesaw State now. Okay. Get your education. Get your education, my young sister. That's what I'm talking about. That just says, when we blitzed, Deion Jones got blasted by Zeke. And Dak threw that easy touchdown. Yeah. I mean, but you know what? The thing is, bro, that's right now, the Falcons defense is at an impasse. Because it's one of those cases where it's like, are you just going to keep doing what you're doing and just keep getting your draws burnt off, or are you going to change it, right? It's kind of like Ghost Pepper said. They said that our defense is ranked 16th in the league. I just don't. I just want to know what metric that is, because guess what? If Deion Jones wouldn't have blitzed, guess what would have happened, Jazzy Jeff? Guess what would have happened, Coach Ron? That would have threw an easy touchdown. So it's either 6 or a half dozen. At the end of the day, so you might as well do something. You might as well do something to try to change it, because I'll be doggone. And Jazzy Jeff, he actually alluded to this. We're dead last in sacks. Well, if our defense is getting burnt, I at least want to see a sack or two. I don't want to just be getting burnt consistently, and then it's one of those cases where it's like, well, dang, we didn't even get no sacks. Mac Jones' jersey is clean and pristine as ever. And think about it like this right here too, guys. There's something else I want to mention. We're going to be wearing the throwback helmets tomorrow. So what's that going to look like whenever they be doing the end of the season review? Yes, and Thursday night, the Atlanta Falcons turn around to play against the New England Patriots on Thursday Night Football. Wearing the throwback jerseys, they got their draws burned off. Like, come on, man. Like, we throwing throwback helmets. We wearing the throwback helmets. Like, let's represent those helmets, Bo. Let's represent those helmets, because we can't be going out here looking bad in front of. And this is something that we alluded to in the last show. Think about this, guys. I'm thinking that maybe it was one of those cases, and I want y'all to let me know, am I just being a fanboy in this situation? Was it one of those cases where Arthur Smith just didn't put that much effort into this Dallas game because he didn't want to be embarrassed on Thursday Night Football, and he's been preparing for this Thursday Night Football? Am I being a fanboy by saying this, or am I being just overly optimistic? Or did coach just get out coached in that situation? I mean, because I'm legitimately wondering, because I've been trying to figure it out. I'm sitting here like, well, dang, coach. Is it kind of like how our mamas used to be? Whenever we would go out in public, be like, don't go out here and embarrass me. Don't be saying nothing. Don't touch nothing. Don't look at nothing. Don't say nothing. Is that how Arthur Smith is? Arthur Smith's going to coach this team up especially hard during this Thursday Night Football game? I don't know. Keelan Blackshear said he just got out coached, plain and simple. He just got out coached, bro. Like what else can you say? He just got out coached. You know? Brian People said, what in the world, bro? What I missed so far, man? You know, we just in here chilling and chopping it up, bro. We were talking about whether or not this Falcons defense needs to blitz more, because it's one of those cases where we're not getting pressure on the quarterback in this situation, man. We're not getting pressure. So is it one of those cases where we need to legitimately blitz more? Or do we need to just chill out a little bit and just let the defense do what it does? You know, I said that we need to blitz more, and we got mixed reviews, actually. I'm surprised that we had as many twos saying that we don't need to blitz as much. Tony Wright says, so what you're saying, Lo, is you think that Arthur Smith was looking ahead instead of focusing on the game in front of him? I don't know if that was the case. I think I'm being hopeful. I think that might be what it is. Raymond Elder says, I'm just being overly optimistic. You know, in a sense, Raymond, like, is that overly optimistic? Because at the end of the day, coach wasn't doing his job, right? Yeah, like the team didn't look prepared for the game that we had right in front of us. You know, so I don't know, but yeah, Coach Tony Wright, I'm thinking that might be what I'm saying. I think that coach might not have been fully prepared. Coach Wallace says, Coach Lowe, Arthur Smith didn't get out coached when we have lesser talent on the field. All right, Coach. Look, man, it's one of those situations. I understand we don't have an Ezekiel Elliott, and we don't have a CD Lamb, you know, and we don't have an Amari Cooper.
Oh.
Coach Ronald hates Amari Cooper. But 43-3, Coach? 43-3, multiple fourth down conversions, and then we get caught up in the hype and try to go for it on fourth down ourselves, and we don't get it? Is that players? Because last time I checked, there were 8 billion people in this world, and so many of those people want to play football in the National Football League. There are 32 teams. There's talent out there. Arthur Smith had a chance to build his team the way that he wanted to build it. He skipped over some prospects. He got the prospects that he wanted. He didn't pay attention to the positions that he needed to pay attention to because he was trying to build his culture. Let's be honest, guys. I understand that Russell Gage is not a CD Lamb. I understand that. I definitely do. I understand that Mike Davis is the farthest thing from Ezekiel Elliott that you could be.
Oh my God.
But
y'all hating that for me.
With that being said, 43-3, that loss was embarrassing. We gotta point some fingers at the coach, bro. We legitimately got to point some fingers at the coach because I understand that, and let's acknowledge something else. Arthur Smith, he's doing what coaches do when they feel pressure. He's starting to throw players under the bus. That's not what leaders do. You don't throw your players under the bus. Whenever he did his press conference, Arthur Smith said, yeah, I'm just disappointed in our wide receivers because they're not able to get open. They're not able to win one-on-one matchups. Well, I'll be John Brown, coach. If they're not winning one-on-one matchups, what in the world, bro? If they're not winning one-on-one matchups, you need to coach them up so they can win. If it's one of those cases where they can't win one-on-one matchups, make it so it's not a one-on-one matchup. Where are the rub routes? Where are the screens? You know what I'm saying? Where are the double moves? If it's one of those situations where my guy just can't win on the 7 route, okay, we need to find an alternative. So like this whole, he didn't get out coach. He just doesn't have the players. Come on, coach. Come on, Bo. There are 8 billion people in the world. There are a lot of players out there that can play football. You had a chance to get your guys. Speed Falcon for Life says, I just don't see the Falcons winning this game. Patriots just too physical for us. Coach A said, y'all finna make my blood pressure go up now. Everyone's saying we might lose. Keith says Kyle Pitts is going to be a superstar for the next decade. Need to add a couple more pieces around him and build defense, and boom. Hey, I understand it, man. We're in a tough situation when it comes to the cap, Bo. I do need y'all to do a country boy a favor, because if y'all are worried about, this roster and not having the players that we need, and you just need something to like, guess what you could do? You can hit that like button on this video right here. I promise you, make sure that you hit that like button. If you need something to like, hit the like button. Also, if this is your first time chilling out with us, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. I promise you, I'll dance at your wedding one day. And Molly Mall said this is a Mari Cooper hater alert, Coach Ron. Oh man. But yeah, man. Yeah, so it's one of those cases, man. It's one of those cases. Hold on one second here, Coach Ronnie. I tell you what, Coach Ronnie, highlight that for me. But yeah, Granddaughter said, Big Low, what happened to Marlon Davidson? I'm trying to figure out what happened to Marlon Davidson myself. What happened to Marlon Davidson? Because I was just assuming he was chilling with Carmen Sandiego. Because he disappeared on us, Bo. What in the world? What in the world? But yeah, man. Yeah, as far as this whole thing, where it's like, oh yeah, I'm disappointed in my wide receivers because they're not getting open. Like, how you think that makes your wide receivers feel? Sitting here like, man, I'm an NFL wide receiver. I've been playing in the NFL about 3-4 years. A lot of people don't make it this far. And you just gonna blast me to the media like that? What in the world, Bo? I mean, y'all think that's cool? Y'all think that's cool? Like, come on, Bo. Jazzy Jeff, Coach Jazzy Jeff says, fourth worst in TDs allowed, tied for second last in interceptions, second last in quarterback hits, second last in opposing quarterback rating, fifth worst in quarterback completion percentage. Defense makes me so angry, man. But we close to 10 games in. It's like, it's one of those situations, Bo. You rattle off all those stats. What was everybody saying before the season? But we got Dean Pease, though. It's one of those cases, man. I say this all the time. It's all about the circumstances. It's all about the circumstances. Let me ask y'all this question right here. Do you think that one of the reasons why Arthur Smith, why his system and him being a coach was so dangerous in Tennessee was because he had 22 back there in that backfield? I doggone sure enough think it do. I doggone sure enough think it do. It's one of those cases where it's like, think about it. Whenever you have a guy like Derrick Henry, you're gonna have loaded boxes. You don't have to worry about pass protection because who's gonna beat Derrick Henry on the blitz? Let's be honest. He can move laterally enough. He doesn't even have to overpower you. Big as he is, he just got to get in your way. I mean, it's the perfect situation. You know what it reminds me a lot of? It reminds me a lot of 1990s football when running backs got the ball 25, 30 times a game. And they didn't rely on throwing the ball as much. That's right. That's right, Vittoriez. Scheme the wide receivers open. It's like, don't sit here. Think about it, guys. This guy, he's the offensive guru. This guy, he's the offensive guru, right? And then he comes to the press conference, And what he says, I mean, I wish these guys could win one-on-one matchups. What in the world, Bo? Keelan says, well, Derrick Henry, all you had to do was just let Madden select the play. All you got to do is ask Madden. With Derrick Henry, you good to go. Oh, man. Y'all are crazy, man. But yeah. So, and I'm not saying that it's all Derrick Henry, Coach Wallace. I definitely understand that offensive line, was good too. They were very productive, really good offensive line. But the thing is that Derrick Henry helped them out a whole bunch. Derrick Henry helped them out a whole lot. So, I mean, you know, we got this guy that said he was the top coaching prospect in the NFL, right? The top coaching prospect in the NFL. And, you know, against the Dallas defense led by Dan Quinn, how ironic, we only put up 3 points. Matt Ryan has his worst quarterback rating of his career. What in the world? And don't forget now, and also guys, like, let's don't forget about this. You know, Matt Ryan, like he deserves some blame in this loss too. Like, Matt Ryan played terribly. Like, I'm not the type of guy that's going to sit here and just act like Matt Ryan didn't play a bad game. Matt Ryan was boo-boo. He was boo-boo. So, yes, like the whole team, including Matt Ryan, who's the quarterback. I mean, let's be honest, the quarterback definitely had to take they have to take a big share of it. Matt Ryan played bad. He played bad. Molly Mall says, Coach Ronan, somebody said that you was hating on me. Welcome to the stream, Vittorius. Much love to you. And then Keith says, Steelers drafted Najee Harris, and they're back to that formula. He's running 23 to 25 times a game, and a young O-line is slowly starting to gel, and Najee's average is roughly 90 yards a game. Yeah. And they're definitely going to that. And guess what that's going to do, Keith, moving forward, establishing that running game this year, whenever they get that new quarterback next year, whether it's Dwayne Haskins or whoever it is, that's going to help him out a great deal. Drafting Najee Harris was the perfect, it was the perfect scenario for the Steelers, because that's how you bring young quarterbacks along. You get a young O-line that's capable. You also get you a defense that's capable, and you get you a running back that can do his thing. Coach Ronnie, where's your charger, baby? And so moving forward, it's like with your quarterback, he's gonna come to the situation. He's not gonna have as much pressure to deal with. Where's your port at? No, your port.
It's right next to that. Right next.
Oh, right here. Okay, my bad, y'all. I ain't used to using these MacBooks. There we go.
Okay.
All right, thank you, baby. But yeah, man. Coach A said, I'm finna head to bed, y'all. Get ready for finals Friday. I got to study tomorrow, so good night. Much love to you, H. Get that education. The kid says, I think he gets blamed for every loss when it's really not his fault. Oh, yeah. And what's that, Nahum? Nahum Brown says, we're going to kill y'all. Said, Pat Nation, baby. You know, we're going to see. We're going to see, Nahum. Make sure that you come to the stream after the game, bro. We got something for you. Look, I got some barbecue sauce with me. You know, so whenever you get ready to eat this crow, it ain't gonna be too dry. I cook a good crow. Now let me ask you this, Neil. Have you ever been to New England or Boston? I'm just asking now. I'm just asking. Oh man, for Torres, he says, I think Dirk Cutter was a better play caller on offense. Woo! Oh boy, Chad finna get riled up now, boy. You finna get it. All right, so let's go ahead and ask the question. Who's the better play caller? Arthur Smith or Dirk Cutter? If you think Arthur Smith's a better play caller, put a 1 in the chat. If you think that Dirk Cutter's a better play caller, put a 2 in the chat. I just want to know what y'all thinking. But yeah, Nam, I'm finna go ahead and tell you something, Bo. It's gonna be an upset alert. I'm just putting it on out there to you. It's gonna be an upset. You know, I know that you think y'all gonna blow us out, but look, I'm telling you something. I'm just looking. I'm just looking at what I see. I'm just looking at what I see. Definitely. Let's see here. Coach Wilder says, Coach Lowe, your team has to be dominant either on offense or defense. You can't be bad on both sides of the ball. Yeah. You can't. Your team can be dominant on offense or defense. Your team could also be average talent-wise. And that's where coaching comes into play, because over the years, the New England Patriots, they weren't great offensively. They weren't great defensively, talent-wise. They just got coached up to be put in the right situations to successfully succeed, you know? So in cases like that where, you know, we're not able to complete a pass, Matt Ryan's completing 9 passes, it's like your guy who's me, myself, if I had any kind of pride, the last thing I would say is, yeah, we can't get guys open. You know, that just seems like a self-preservation thing, where we're just throwing guys under the bus. You're like, oh, well, the wide receivers couldn't get open. I do it all the time. I self-preserve all the time. I was like, oh, well, the wide receivers couldn't get open. So, I mean, look, that's why we couldn't score. Like, what in the world? Come on, Bo. Let me see what everybody's vote is. Let's see what kind of drama we got in here. Coach Wilder said Arthur Smith is the better play caller. Coach Rona says 2 just because she wants to. Oh, my God. All right. Okay. Raymond Elder, Tony Wright, they think that Arthur Smith is a better play caller. But Torres Stackson says that Dirk Cutter is a better play caller. And Jazzy Jeff says Dirk Cutter is the better. This is interesting. Okay. Dirty Bird 08 says of sample size 2. Wow. Grand Dodger says Arthur Smith. Dre Murphy says Dirk Cutter. Oh, wait, he meant 1. Okay. Antoine Wartime thinks Arthur Smith is a better play caller. Ant Johnson says, I think my grandson is a better play caller. And he's 9. The kid says, no way we let a rookie quarterback have his way in ATL. Okay. Ghost Pepper says 3, radio is a better play caller. Will Avis said he just ready for next year. I'm actually surprised that this is the case, man, because I thought for sure everybody, the way that y'all ran Dirk Cutter out of town, and it was like a foregone conclusion at week 10 that he was going to get fired. I'm surprised that many people said Dirk Cutter. Speed Falcons for Life says Cutter was better, and he was utilizing our receivers to their full potential. Arthur Smith can't do that, and he wants to blame him. Oh, man. Look, I don't know. I know that, I mean, A.J. Brown, you know, he had a pretty good start to his career out there in Tennessee. Dirty Bird always says, New England been coaching up guys past their level. This coaching staff was supposed to fit scheme to players, not player to scheme. Look, please say that again for the people in the back, Bo. And the thing is that it's not just New England. It's not. Look at what San Francisco's been doing with their coaching staff for years. Look at what the Rams have been doing out there in Los Angeles. Like, you could coach guys up. You could scheme guys open. Do you think Cooper Kupp is legitimately that dominant? Cooper Kupp is setting the league on fire. But you think it's because he's just run past everybody and people just can't guard him? Like, they put him in the situations where he can succeed, guys. So, I mean, can we really? I mean, we can't really say. I just think it was a bad move that coach said, guys just aren't winning one-on-one matchups. Big Game Sports Buzz. What in the world, Bo? What's going on with you, man? Hope you're doing good, family. Much love to Big Game Sports Buzz, man. You're going to have Pierre Garcon on this channel in 2 days. I've been keeping up with you, Bo. Jazzy Jeff says, whenever I see Phil Franks, I should make you type that again, Jeff. He said, whenever I see Phil Franks running a wildcat in clutch situations in the fourth, it makes me want to start. Oh, my goodness, bro. Man, I don't know. The whole read option thing, I remember when it became a big thing about 7-8 years ago. And the RPO, that became a big thing a few years ago. Myself, I don't like it. I don't like it in the NFL. I just feel like for nostalgic purposes, that's a college kind of thing. But to each his own. I know I don't like it, but I do need y'all to do a country boy a favor. And I need y'all to like something. I need y'all to like this show. I need y'all to do a country boy a favor and hit that like button. Make sure that you hit that like button. Also, if this is your first time chilling out with me and the coaching staff, make sure that you can join the coaching staff by hitting that subscribe button, Bo. We get together, we chop it up like this all the time, man. Christian, y'all welcome Christian to the stream. Much love to you, Christian. He says, it's not looking good, coach. He said, hey, nice to meet you, coach. It's not looking good. It's hard times, coach. Hard times. Neil says, Cordero Patterson doesn't scare me, though, as does Mike Davis and Kyle Pitts. Mike Davis doesn't scare us. So,
Cordero does scare you.
Oh, Cordero does scare you. Oh, well, he has this ankle injury, so we don't know how effective he's going to be if he even plays, But I'm pretty sure, as scheming as Bill Belichick is, I'm pretty sure that he has you over here doing research. So, so everybody in the chat, make sure you say the wrong thing, so Nahum Brown can give Bill Belichick the wrong intel. I just play with you. Neil, man. Much love to your family. Welcome. But yeah, Mike Davis. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you something. For the Atlanta Falcons so far this season, for me, he's been a big disappointment. He's not been able to get to the second level. He hasn't had that many explosive runs. And it's one of those cases where we thought we were going to get something and we got something else. We feel hoodwinked in that situation. But Kyle Pitts, he's going to be a great player, a Pro Bowler for the next decade, hopefully if he can stay healthy. Definitely. Much love to you, Christian. Much love to you. Thank you so much for chilling out with old country boy. Definitely, man. Definitely. ISO Joe says triple team Christian Blake. ISO Joe giving out the wrong intel. So you want a triple team Christian Blake, right? Don't worry about Kyle Pitts. He can't catch. You just leave him open and just rotate all that coverage over the Christian Blake side, and you good to go. Oh, man. Y'all are crazy. Ant Johnson says, Coach, he can't get to the second level when our O-line can't open up a can of Spam. That's rough right there, Coach. That's rough, man. But the thing is, though, Coach, and this is what I'm saying. It's like we keep so now it's one of those cases where we're pointing to blame. We're pointing to blame everywhere. It's almost like that Spider-Man meme. We pointing, everybody's pointing. But the thing is, to remedy that situation, coaches, that's what Arthur Smith was supposed to be the glue to keep all of this together, right? Because he was supposed to come in, and it was supposed to be one of those cases where you said, okay, where our offensive line hasn't been that good. We need to protect Matt Ryan. Okay, let's hire Arthur Smith. He played offensive line. Y'all remember everybody was saying this. Y'all remember this now. Everybody's like, well, shoot, coach. He played offensive line at North Carolina, and he started off as an offensive line coach. Like, okay, well, maybe he could offset, what was going on previously, because the offensive line, they weren't playing up to our expectations at first. Like, okay, that's cool. So we'll do that, and then moving forward, we should be fine. We're going to have a balanced offense. Now it's one of those cases where it's like, oh, well, we're running the ball. We can't run the ball. Let's keep running the ball to show that we're committed to running the ball. Like, what in the world, coach? What we're doing? Like, come on, man. Like, well, we can't throw the ball downfield because our offensive line can't block good enough. Well, wait a minute, coach. You're supposed to be the offensive line coach, right? Well. So like I was saying, we can't throw the ball downfield because we can't take 5 and 7 step drops. So it's one of those cases where, we're just going to throw short passes. Well, coach, it seems like they're starting to sit down on our routes. We need to do something. Well, we're just going to keep throwing these short routes. What in the world, coach? Man, coach, it's 3rd and 8. We need to do something. What are we going to do? Let's run the ball. All right. Oh, man, y'all are crazy, man. What's going on, Coach Jerry? Much love to you, Bo. Hope you're doing good tonight, man. Hope you're doing good tonight. That's right, man. Coach Jerry, Saints fan, but I got a lot of love for him because he's a Braves fan. 2 pearls, go Braves. You already know what time it is. It's like my homeboy Terry Artist 404 said, well, look, man, if the Falcons lose tomorrow, we just all got to remember one thing. I said, what's that, coach? He said, Braves in 6. I said, boy, you a fool. Oh, man. Now, Ryan, he says, Mac Jones is playing amazing as a rookie, but if we can run on him for a bit, we can win. Then our O-line ain't doing that, so just don't lose 28-3. Oh, man. Y'all are crazy, boy. So y'all already know if anybody scores 3 points in this game, if there's a 3 on there, we're going to be at the game. So we ain't going to be watching it on TV. But they're going to roll that. Well, we all remember. We all remember in Houston, 28-3. Is it going to be that? Like, it's just the first quarter with 10 minutes left in the first, coach. What in the world, boy? Oh, man. What's going on? What's that? Tarek? What's going on, Tarek? Tarek Taylor says, hey, man, I'm about ready to put Grady Jarrett at running back. Grady going to move some people out of the way, ain't he? Oh, man. Voltaires, he says that we're just, oh my goodness. Oh, my goodness. So, before the season started, I did a film study, right? So I don't know how many people, if this is for everybody that's just coming on to chill out with us. Before the season started, we did a film study. We did a film study talking about how Arthur Smith uses the 2 tight end sets and how it could be really, really good for Grady Jarrett and Kyle Pitts to just go off on this. And what makes it so bad, this is the perfect situation for them to do it. Because think about it. You don't have a Julio Jones now. You don't have a Calvin Ridley. You also, Cordero Patterson, he's hurt. So it's one of those situations now where it's like, this would be the perfect situation to run those 2 tight end sets. I did a film study at the beginning of the season talking about how we could utilize the 2 tight end sets. And I'm still looking for it. Whenever our tight ends play well and the offense actually looked good the way that we were all anticipating for it to look, you know when that happened, Coach Roney? On National Tight End Day. That's when it happened. Every day should be National Tight End Day when you got Kyle Pitts and Hayden Hurst. That should be every Sunday. What in the world, Bo? Hayden Hurst is a first-round talent. There's no reason why he should just be catching 1-2 passes a game. Every time he catches the ball, he has the potential to bust big plays. He can bust the game wide open. But instead, we throwing the ball to Lee Smith. What in the world? Come on, Coach. What's going on? What's that? Pate Productions. Much love to you. Thank you so much for chilling out with us, family. Jerron Wade says, about time we use Keith Smith. He's better than nothing. Well, you remember Dirk Cutter, he had Keith Smith lined up out wide last year. Oh, Ryan says he's second that. Grady at running back. Ramsey Ward says, Big Low, which running back is better? Devontae Freeman or Mike? Is this a question? Is this a question? Devontae Freeman all day. Even Devontae Freeman's last days in Atlanta, I legitimately have to say yes, Devontae Freeman. I know Devontae Freeman can get me a couple of 10-yard gains. I know he can. I know he can. Mike Davis looked like he just stomping roaches on the way to the bathroom. Like I'm the whole tiptoeing thing. You tiptoeing to the line of scrimmage, not getting skitty, trying to get through holes, always trying to run somebody over. Like, stop trying to run people over and just find somewhere to open to just get up the field. You're looking for contact too much, Bo. You trying to make highlight reels. I'm trying to get first down. Come on. Dre said that's what he said too. Tariq said, Big Low, you better than Mike Milkwagon Davis. Oh, man. That's rough right there, Bo. Their dance, Mike Davis look like he's stomping roaches on the way to the bathroom. I agree with you, Stone Decatur. I mean, Devontae Freeman, he could run routes. Devontae Freeman, as a matter of fact, he was a little too shifty. Sometimes he wouldn't get up field because he wanted to stop and dance a little bit, and then he loved to try to make people look silly. That was the thing about Devontae Freeman. But it was one of those things, man. Whenever he ran the ball, he created a spark, right? He created a spark, and you definitely gotta love that, man. But I mean, moving forward, I'm sitting here like Wayne Gallman needs to be the starting running back. Mike Davis could come in to give Wayne Gallman a rest, but Wayne Gallman needs to be starting running back, and we shouldn't even be here. We shouldn't even be in this situation. Mike Davis, I told y'all at the beginning of the season, Mike Davis, he could be one of those guys. He get like 8, 9, 10 carries a game. Then you split this thing up, running back by committee. Cordero Patterson gets about 7, 8 carries a game. Then you sprinkle in Javian Hawkins in there, get about 6, 7, 8 carries a game. Because every team has that shifty guy, that change of pace guy. That swap back to that scat back. Every team has it. So it's one of those situations, man. Ron says Cam Reddish, he's out there showing off against the Celtics. That's what I love to hear, Bo. I love to hear that. Oh, Cam. Whoa, Cam. Come on, Cam, for me, yeah. Shoot, do. But yeah, man. Yeah, so moving forward, I'm just the coach is putting it out there. Y'all know I don't do this that often. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all. You go ahead and book it. Atlanta Falcons are going to win tomorrow night. We're going to get some. We're going to force some turnovers. Matt Ryan, he's good. Matt Ryan never has 2 bad games in a row. We have to acknowledge the fact that he had a bad game. It is something that's capable of happening. Matt Ryan can't have a bad game. What?
Why you gotta spell that out? Everybody knows that.
No, they don't. Everybody don't know that. There's a lot of folks out here to get naked for Matt Ryan. They get naked and do cartwheels for Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan can have a bad game, guys. I just want to let y'all know that. That doesn't mean that we don't support Matt Ryan, but Matt Ryan can have a bad game. So, but thing is that Matt Ryan never has a bad game 2 times in a row. If he does have a bad game 2 times in a row, I mean, that'll be one of the first times that it happens. But like I said, we're going to Thursday night football. We got to look at the variables. Patriots went off last week. Beat a team nobody expected them to beat, even though the records are similar. Then on the other side, you got the Falcons. Got their backs blown out last week. Moving forward, it's one of those situations. The team that was on the high is going to come down. The team that was down low is going to come up. The Falcons are playing at home. We haven't won a home game yet. So we're due for it. It's Thursday night football. You got a rookie quarterback. And it's one of those situations where the other team has to travel. That's all I'm saying. Look, I mean, just look at if you're better, if you're somebody that gambles, you might need to look into it. That's all I'm saying. Bo, do they? That was Dash Vlad said. Bo, do they? Oh my God, it's scary how fast they'll get naked. I'd be like, are we good?
Oh my God.
Yeah, man. Matt Ryan can have a bad game, coaches. If y'all didn't know this, Matt Ryan, his blood is red. He's human. He can have a bad game. We can't keep going and it be one of those situations where we make excuses. We can't make excuses for people. People don't perform sometimes, right? It's like, for example, whenever I was talking about Arthur Smith and him throwing the wide receiver core under the bus, I had to file. I had to work that insurance claim. I got a call today, like, hey, Coach Lowe, we got an insurance claim. My bus got damaged. I like, what happened? The Atlanta Falcons receiver core. I hit it. They Arthur Smith just threw him up under there. I like, what in the world? But it's one of those situations where it's like, even though I was talking about Arthur Smith, it's like I'm acknowledging the wide receivers. They've been playing bad, right? Thing is that we can't pick favorites, guys. It's one of those situations where it's like they play bad, but the coach bad too. And we have to acknowledge that. Coach Dre says, Coach Lowe, I like and love how you put and said that though, point blank period. Yeah, man. Like, that's the truth, Bo. It's like if we, as a coaching staff, we have to look at everything. We can't look at things objectively, right? We can't look at things objectively because if it's one of those situations where we start to show favoritism, then our judgment is blurry, right? Now, Coach Wise says, Coach Lowe, we could throw that rookie quarterback out the window if our defense played like they did against them. Well, and I definitely understand what you're saying. You know, I don't believe in the whole, rookie quarterback thing, but we can say that, Coach Bill Belichick has been coaching them up really good. I thought that he was the best rookie in this draft, even better than Trevor Lawrence. So it's one of those cases, Bo, where it's like, we have to, we're just going to have to be competent. If we can be competent on defense and play, because at the end of the day, we still have Matt Ryan. Because y'all remember before we had Matt Ryan on the team, it was one of those cases where it was like, man, maybe we might win. Now, it's like after 2008, you came to the game saying, hey, there's a possibility that we could legitimately win this game. That's a great feeling. So as long as you got Matt Ryan on your team, like you legitimately could have that chance. Ramsey Ward says, hey, Low, maybe I need to give Mike Davis a shot of moonshine before each game. Oh, man. Name Brown says, at least y'all have an experienced quarterback. I mean, yeah, that's true. That's true. We got an experienced quarterback. But look, man, your boy Mac Jones, he's playing like he been here before. Dirty Bird 08 says, if we lose, do you see mass changes? Are the coaches and players saving face? I mean, the thing is that it's the first season, right? So unless it's just one of those things where it's just a complete debacle throughout the season, we end the season 0-6. I don't think that it'll be one of those cases, because one thing that we've learned about Arthur Blank does not pull his foot off the gas. Like, he does not believe in tanking. He's definitely a man of integrity. That's probably hurt us in the past. There have been situations where we could have had higher draft picks, but Arthur Smith says that not Arthur Smith, but Arthur Blank, he says that no, our fans are important, and we want to give our fans a win, no matter what position we are. No matter what position we are in the draft, we want to win the last game of the season, that second to the last game of the season. So, I mean, I definitely understand that, but sometimes you need to just go ahead and take that loss. Two of all says, it'll be a chess match, Coach Low. The staff knows each other too. They do. They definitely do. Speed Falcons for Life says, Big Low, you know that Mercedes-Benz Stadium is empty ever since. Wow, Bo. The thing is, everybody be walking around partying. Everybody be down there at the 100-yard bar drinking. Oh, man, I was going to the bathroom last time. There was a bunch of people outside just swag surfing. I had a game going on inside. They're just swag surfing. Oh, man, y'all are crazy, boy. Y'all are crazy. But look, man, I definitely appreciate everybody for coming on and chilling out with the old country boy tonight, man. Much love to everybody. I need y'all to make sure that you stay safe. Please don't do nothing that I would do. Please don't. Make sure that you hit that like button. This is your first time chilling out with us. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button. We get together and chill out like this all the time, man. All the time. In the meantime, y'all don't do nothing that I would do. Hopefully we get this win tomorrow. Stay safe, man. Take care.